Hello everybody and welcome back to Getting Wrecked and our Darkest Dungeon. So, we are going to go to the Warrens to do a long mission here. We to get the signet ring. Now we have two guys with Warrens phobe. Isn't great, so we might get a lot of stress. Actually, not like you should have your blackjack. I have the blackjack. Okay, I have one. I don't think I have more Houndmasters, do I? Oh, there it is. Let's bring that one. Losing one speed is bad, but let's quickly go and give him guard dog as well. In cases. Oh, we can go all the way up to the last level. Fine. Maybe I should check if I should have upgraded this first. Ah well. Who else do we have? This guy. He's those two. Yes, that's fine. So much money for very small increases. I mean, the damage skills you kind of need to though, because you get the accuracy, which is pretty important. But I guess you could mark targets in this party. That's pretty good. So let's do like this. We will actually give her this bedtime story arrow. I'm bringing the stress book because of these guys being stressed out, but I guess that actually you should have it. And there we go. Right. The blacksmith, take a look. Well, do we want to use all our deeds for this? I think so. Weaponsmith. So much money. It's fine. Let's pretend it's fine. I'm pretty sure that we might actually not make this mission because I'm scared about the lack of stress healing. I mean, we have dog and the Houndmaster here, but the fact is we have to fight quite a lot. But we might get some scouting information. Do we want to have released the hound though? It's not worth it. Let's just go like this. Get some herbs. I really have a bad feeling about this. That's why I'm hesitant. Oh, we need to start doing level 5 dungeons soon. We can actually get some better items.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Right, let's go. Up. No trap. What the? I usually get stressed from those things, so I don't dare to use them. Let's hope there's nothing special in that room. We're going to snake around like this. Aha! An obstacle and a fight. That's pretty good. And we just skipped an empty room.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Oh well, time for some fighting, I guess. Okay. Swine Skiver, that's a new guy, but I'm quite certain that he's one of the most dangerous enemies here. Since he's new and he seems to have a lot of spears. Cripple them. 14 damage. And a blight and a debuff. Yeah. That is pretty nasty. I guess we could try to debuff him, but don't have the best damage against the back rows in this group. Really? Well, we needed dog treats, that's for sure. Actually, you should maybe have marked him if you have the mark. You don't have the mark active, right? There we go. First fight and we are getting our ass kicked. I guess Mark is not very good against this guy either. Well, I think it's better that you are back there instead of the front. This guy actually moved forward when doing that skin. Missed him with the accuracy buff here. Don't stun her. Please don't stun her. She needs to kill this guy. Nope. 9 speed. Yeah, this is bad.
I'm becoming unwound.
You'll even have to make he has to make a depth door check on the first fight.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Like what the? I don't know if this one will hit before the bleed, I guess not. Eek. Now she's stunned, so she can't heal him either.
The will to fight falters.
This is great. Just freaking great. Well, we used that one, but you guys at death's door. Only one that's not being attacked is our flagland, so he can't heal, which is pretty nasty. I have no choice, I have to give him a heal. One thing I want to know if this bleed always lands.
This is how a life is taken.
Come on.
A momentary
So since this guy is 2 squares, in fact I can't use the stun since well, I was kind of going for a stress heal back here. Makes this a little bit wonky.
soothed, sedated.
Right, let's seal someone here. Right, let's hope that not every fight is this bad, because this was a bit silly. I guess that this setup is a pretty dangerous fight. Because they had one stunner and this guy that can mark, and both were pretty much bullet sponges, and we had this high damage dealer in the back. So. Anyways. Let's heal ourselves. Nice to bleed, I have to say. Bet that our stunner, these guys moved around, but that's a bit... Actually, how did she got to the back row? I can't remember what happened. Oh, it was the stun, I think. Using an arbalest to heal, not optimal, but I'm guessing the tentacle devour might do extra damage against more targets, but I'm not sure. That's a heal. One hit point left. Do this. How many heals we can get in? I mean, this bleed will take us below our limit here, which might be good, might be bad.
The wounds of war can be
Or we
healed,
could just use the bandages.
but never hidden.
I think it's fine. At least leave him go, let him go below 50%. Come on. No? Right. Fine. Man, I don't feel confident after that fight. Oh, I should have gotten these guys back together in the optimal position, or at least change their skills. Problem with beginning with this action is the fact that you get minus speed going forward. Yeah, not very impressive. blind fire to get some speed. Yes. So, let's use our second dog treat.
Brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
It's almost like these guys are the easiest types of enemies you can fight in level 5 dungeons, I feel, but I might be wrong.
The ground quakes.
I'm mostly using blind fire in order to hopefully hit this guy, because that's what I want to kill. Alright. Let's do a heal, even if I would prefer to kill something before healing. Yeah, we're in a really awkward spot here. Trying to out-heal level 5 dungeons is not the way to go. I want to kill this guy, but the chance to kill him is pretty low.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
I try to remember to move guys around next time. Or after this fight, I would say. But how can our Arbalest? Okay, it's because of the blind fire she acts before this guy.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a stun? A kingdom for a stun. Flagland healing is a bit awkward, I have to say.
Exposed to a killing blow.
Yuck. 15 bleed. Pretty nasty. Come on. Well, that's one death door we resisted, so...
Masterfully executed.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. 2 fights, 2 death's door. Come on. Our dog is not the greatest at hitting this guy.
Is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I'm actually going to camp here because we have so little space. Yeah. Let's do... Oh, there we go. Almost forgot it. Move my guys into the correct position.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Alright. Prevent the nighttime ambush. Any stress healing therapy dog, I guess. 5 more. Not a whole lot we can do. I guess we can use 2 encourage. Right. Remove disease. I don't even think you have a disease, but
The way is lit. The path is clear.
right.
We
Let's go.
require only the strength to follow it.
Anything I want to change here? I think I want to remove that thing and get guard dog instead. And I want to have mark instead of weakening curse. How bad is the demon pull? Minus 50% damage. Alright. So, Swine champion, that's pretty nasty. And since we are low on stress, we could go for that guy first, even if usually we want to kill stress damage dealers first. Right. Let's do it. Or the stun will most likely not land, which is a bit of a problem. Oh boy, this is getting a little bit redonkulous. Great, 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 great. Well, at least one guy is dead. Next turn. Well, that's some kind of stun move skill, I think. Right. I will actually try to mark him, I think. Don't really have anything else to do right now. Casual crit heals.
Diminished. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So, here we go. Should we? 68% chance with this rabies is actually quite bad. I find this is a pretty difficult decision. If you should go for the stress and disease doer or the damage dealer. If we marked him, we might go for him. Then he goes back and then he will charge forward, doing a bunch of damage. At least you have 90% chance to hit something, so you know that's good. So I might actually do damage here. Right. Need 2 more damage. Haha! Stab him!
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Now, the positive thing here is the fact that we can remove diseases on our flagland at least. So if the pig starts vomiting on him, that's fine, but These stabs are not half bad.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms. Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
I don't think the bleeding pendant is worth that much. I'll bring this instead, and that I think.
Glittering
this?
gold, trinkets and baubles.
Sniper's ring.
Paid for in blood.
Of course I threw away a portrait and now I get more. Sniper's ring. Oops. Let's go like that. Or
The sparkling
right.
eyes
We can collect her.
twisted and made merciless.
144 hit points. Try to stun. No. Stunning him before he spawns his friends could have been pretty useful. Bleed. Don't have too much bleed resistance. And that guy is even dead. So for this guy, so we try to make sure that this guy doesn't spawn any highwaymen. So highwayman needs to die. Healers and tanks don't really have to care about those. It would be cool if there was an enemy that actually wanted to fight in light, so they had skills that increased the torchlight. I think that could have been interesting mechanic. We might heal this guy, so we could go for a kill. Let's just blind fire and see what happens. Pretty good to land the bleeds on this guy, since that's a lot of damage over a period of time. So didn't even spawn any friends, so I don't know what's up with that. Headache. Oh, right. I actually didn't know that she had two different attacks. I thought you could only heal. This guy is kind of a kind of a joke, feels like. And she healed herself. That's interesting action. Here is the deal. If we stun the healer, this guy will die next turn. Oh. That didn't really work. Because I'm afraid that she will heal him and it will take one extra turn. Ah well. Let's give her someone else to heal. Screw it. Go for it.
As the ghoulish collection scatters,
Bit of an overkill.
the rats prepare to feast.
just wasting all my torchlight because of trying to stun. Which doesn't seem to work very well. Now I need to stun this joker. Eek! Aha! I guess we kill her, but yeah. Well, this guy will die and bleeds in 2 turns anyways, so. Just have to survive 1 hit. And we should be good to go. Some guarding, just in case. Oh, he's so smart, he didn't attack the ones I'm guarding.
Palpable fear.
But yeah. That's the reason you want to kill the damage dealers first. They hurt quite a lot.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
We're in a pretty decent spot, so... Sneak in a heal here. Or stress heal. One goal, yeah, he can't do anything else than guarding. It's kind of interesting. 50% protection though. Well, he's dead anyways, so we stress heal again. I wonder, can you heal yourself with Reclaim? I wonder.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
Alright, do we believe we will find one more ruby? Sure, why not? There's so much stuff I could just throw away here, I think, but I want to keep the food. Bandages might be important. Fine. More food. More money. Oh well. I can't remember if this is medical herbs or what they are called. Anti-venom, I think it's medical herbs. We critted every single heal you've done. I feel like it. I don't know why I didn't attack this guy though. My bad. Is he dead? He is dead. Like, what's the deal? This guy does 5 damage. 3 damage. And then you fight this Swine Skiver, and he did like... what was that? 14 damage AoE? It was like, what the... That guy is dead. That guy is dead. No one has a stress. Let's just kill him.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So far, so good. How the hell did you move first? Oh, we still have the blind fire buff. Right. Let's go for a drummer. Because everyone can hit him. Need to do 3 more damage. Interesting that he can use ball and chain from any position. I think he can only hit the back rows though.
A devastating blow.
The biggest issue with fighting this dungeon is the fact that we have so low chance to hit. That's even with plus 10. Well, he has Fabius, but anywho. It's a pretty good damage roll right there. Let's kill it. Eaten by tentacles. This is actually the last battle where we will have... Oh, I should have attacked this guy back here, I guess, as well, but... Here's the deal. This guy has protection, this guy doesn't. Ah well. This is the one that does the damage. This guy does the crowd controlling, so I don't know if... This is very much better to kill the guy in the back first. I'm thinking if we should rest in this room or not. The reasoning is the fact that we are almost halfway done and we are losing our damage buffs here. The problem is that... I guess it's not a problem, but we don't have that much stress to heal from camping, so... If we can get our hit points up, we will most likely just go for a new next room. It's tempting to leave and heal over time. That's the last thing you do. And get the health of the trusty flagland a bit lower.
Momentum. Push on to the task's end.
So tempted to throw away the bandages. Yes, we can light that thing.
The promise of safety.
We believe in sapphire or gold? Let's believe in the sapphire. It's more fun. Until you realize that you will not get any more sapphires, and you just got it with the gold. But not quite sure why I have bad humors, right? Sounds nasty. Reduce max HP. I don't know why I'm hanging around by Wiston's head on my occultist. I think I misclicked that thing. Anywho. They marked our occultist, but they don't know he's the one with the protection. And they even have a dodge cloak. Not that it works, but... Let's just mark this thing. Nope. I was hoping to mark him to one shot with our arbalest, but I guess not. I really like that mark though. How slow is my Houndmaster? Because I might want to Black Plague. Sounds pretty nasty. Because I kinda want to move with him before these yokers. Fine. Do some kind of healing here. Heal even more. Need to start doing some damage here. But you can't attack the back row, so... Whatever, let's try this. Land the mark this time around. Or should we just heal ourselves? Actually missing 10 hit points, so let's heal for 0. That's a great idea. Maybe I should use the bandage. Yeah, maybe. It's starting to add up a little bit too much here. This is not great. Can we please kill this Joker? Thank you. This guy can still move and attack this guy, so I think I need to guard again. Too bad, he might still go to death's door, but we got to act first. Thank you. That dodge buff is pretty good. Let's just use the bandage. No more guarding here. Easy kill. Losing or going below 75 light, so our Houndmaster will not be able to hit. We're going to camp here, so don't really mind lowering the torch. Go for a stress heal. Oh well. Ah, look at that, we got the ruby.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Got ourselves a ruby, and we got some scouting. Let's go to this room then, before we camp. Even go over here. Also, tasty scouting. Eating just before camping, alright. Well, we can have dessert while camping here, I guess.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Let's start with Hound's Watch. Let's remove disease. This guy's deceased though. He has two diseases. Alright. That one is super bad. -5 speed. Right. Anyways. Therapy dog is a bit wasteful, stress-wise. At the same time, it's not like I have much of a choice. What else am I going to do? Well, let's use Lash Kiss. Get the speed buff, and then we have 5 more. Let's use some Encourage. Poor occultist being so stressed out.
A blazing star is born.
Let's go to the room with the battle, even if we might want to avoid battles, but we are in a decent position, so we should be able to do this, and it's pressure, I mean. Come on.
A dizzying blow to body and
28
brain.
stress. Yeah, this guy doesn't like the warrants, that's for sure. Vomit. It's such a good attack.
Weakened.
Vomit. Cascade vomit at someone like that. Anyways. $21 damage. Alright. Maybe I should have gone for some other target, but I don't think it's that common he does 21 damage. I have to take a look at that. I want to use a torch. There we go. Yeah. Feels strange to say that we're lacking attacks in the back rows when we have an Arbalest and the Houndmaster. But I kind of feel like that's actually a thing here. Right, that guy is dead. Nice. Moved even further back. I wonder if he can do something nasty from the back row. Because he wants to go backwards all the time. There we go. Bleed 10. There we go. Bleed and you die. Alright.
Inspiration.
I'm not going to try
and
to
improvement.
hit the front row with blind fire when I can do some healing. That bleed is nasty, and the debuff, that's the minus 50% healing received when you get that, when he lands that attack. Might as well land the heal anyways. Where's my bandage? Holy moly. We're fine with killing this guy now. Guess so. Here's the deal, if I land this bleed on myself I will get down to 4 freaking hit points, but might be worth it, or it might even resist the bleeds.
This expedition at least promises success.
Crests.
Wealth beyond measure.
Citrine,
Awarded to the brave
nope,
and the foolhardy alike.
not going to happen. We want to get the sapphire. That's what we're looking for. Let's away the deed, get the portrait. Let's go down over here so we finish the mission as early as possible with as few fights as we can. So we'll only need one more room, I'm pretty sure of it, so if it's easy peasy we might take the next room battle as well.
As the light
Maybe you
gains
should
purchase,
eat some food.
spirits are lifted.
I got the time to eat like
This is
one
made
food or
clear.
something there, so let's attack the back rows. Okay. Below 50% hit point. Speed. Here's the question. This guy will die in 2 rounds. We want to kill him this time around. Bit of waste on damage, but taking, or it's not a guaranteed kill, but at least it was more likely. Oh, even a minus dodge. This is just because I want the Arbalest to be able to one-shot it with the speed buff. It didn't happen. I don't look forward for that charge he will do. Not a whole lot we can do about it though. Guess you could guard. Even if guard will not help against any charge if you use an AoE charge. I think he has a one-man charge as well, so.
Singular strike.
Big crits.
Dazed. Reeling.
Yeah.
About to break.
I didn't guard the correct guy, but we can heal with you. Guess we might as well. Oh yeah, you can't heal the back rows.
Impressive.
Wonder how high that crit chance is on that charge. What? Then heal. What? Heal 43% max HP. I wonder if it's this guy's max HP or if it's the max HP of this guy. That mark really have a nice impact. Move her back, please. No? So the thing I said about having an easy fight here and then we take the next room, I think that this might be the last fight we get.
Their cursed champion.
There's no way I can out-heal him, so...
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
What to use with this thing? Sacrifice a torch. Sacrifice a shovel. Warren's Explorer. Replaced unerring. I don't know what unerring is. Anyways. I don't think it's worth it to go here and do that battle with everyone so low.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Yeah, that first two fights scared me good. I was like, this group sucks. But I was fighting difficult fights, I guess. And the fact that I have a stunner that can't stun, and I had a stress healer that can't stress heal, so it was like, well, if these guys switched around, but they don't have any skills that move them around, so then I would have to spend one extra turn just to move them, which sucks. Unholy Slayer on a flagland seems pretty bad, since we're not going to bring him to the ruins. Extra accuracy, sure.
We dug for months, years, an eternity.
Bursting for
and
blood.
we were rewarded with madness.
Let's have a look. So we are kind of low on money. Money. Kill one Swine King. Well. Oh yeah. How would we do that? Swine King. Could bring a leper and use intimidate on him. It does less damage if we land a debuff though, which isn't very likely. That's a good way of reducing the damage he does. Otherwise, you would need to level up some low level guys. In that case, I would prefer to level them up in the cove, since we need to clear to the next boss. I guess it's fine. As long as we do it somewhere we are. Yeah, bosses in any of these places to do, so it's not really that big of a deal. But I'm not sure if... I'm kind of stuck with the same thing again here, that I don't really want this item, so I want to have this boss battle for a better reward. So I'm not sure. Match versus Unholy. Yeah, it might be a good idea to bring some level 2 guys and try to get them higher level, but at the same time we could just try to get higher level recruits instead of using these guys. That might be a thing. What we need to do is upgrade the armor smith, and then we can get what I think is the last tier. Experience recruits, so maybe we can get even one further. I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.